Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow.
Hi guys, assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So in today's vlog, I've got a few things which you saw previews of at the beginning of the video. So here we are, we came to Trafford Centre in Manchester, which is the third largest shopping centre in the UK. And around Christmas time, it looks beautiful because all the Christmas decorations lights up the whole building and everything around it. So we came to see, and we came especially in the night so that we can get the great views. And in Trafford Centre, you get all the shops indoors, so it doesn't matter what the weather is. If it's raining or snowing, you can still come in and do your shopping without getting wet, which I love. And also the car park is free as well, although it's usually jam-packed. If you choose the right day, it's not too bad. And it's free, so you can stay as long as you want. They have cinema in there. They have all the shopping shops. They have a arcade. You name it, they have everything in here. And people all around the UK come down to see it. And when I go to Trafford Centre, I get the vibes of Dubai because everything is marble and so shiny and clean. So they have a food court as you go in. So here it is. Me and my children will be eating in here today as well. So you'll get to see later on. They have a few Asian restaurants here. They have McDonald's, KFC, Nando's, and few others. The place that we eat from most is Shere Khan, which is a Indian restaurant, and I love their wraps. So if you haven't had their wraps, you have to try it. So on that particular day, we wanted to order wraps, but unfortunately they ran out. So we had to have some chicken pakoras and few other snacks. So here we came into Zara, and the collection they had wasn't great. I had a quick look at all the things they had. I really like this shirt. It's nice for work, and I like the colours being thick as well. And I did buy a coat on that day, but I wasn't too keen on it. And I forgot to show it to you guys as well. But I really like this leather jacket. So here we've come out of Zara, and we're just walking to Next and H&M because I needed to buy a few things for the children. And also I did buy a coat for Yamin and a coat for Sakiba from Next, which I also forgot to show you guys. I'm really bad at this vlogging thing because I always forget the important bits. And when I'm doing things, I like to concentrate, and I always end up forgetting to vlog it.
প্রাণ দিতে চাই, মন দিতে চাই, সবটুকু ধ্যান সারাক্ষণ দিতে চাই তোমাকে, ও তোমাকে। সাজাই নিজেকে হারাই দুটি নয়নে রোজ নিয়ে শুতে যাই তোমাকে ও তোমাকে জেনেও তোমার আখি চুপ করে থাকে রোজ দুই ফোঁটা যেন আরো ভালো লাগে গানে
So after all the walking around in Trafford Centre, it's such a huge place, so we've not even managed to cover half of it. We sat down to eat, and like I said before, unfortunately they ran out of the wraps that we have. So we opted for fish pakoras and chicken pakoras, burger and chips with Pepsi. But even this tasted really nice because we were really hungry. And Yamin really liked the chicken pakora as well. And he loves his Pepsi. I try not to give it to him because he gets a reaction from it. So here, Sakiba really wanted to come on this side. I don't really like coming here because there's not much to do, and this is all a money stealing scam in my opinion, because most of the time when you put in money nothing comes out, and I think they designed it that way so maybe out of 100 one person would get it, but otherwise nothing comes up. And these machines are really weak to pick up the toys, and they intentionally did that so that they can rob people of their money. So Yamin really wanted to get this, and I doubted he's going to get it, so we put in a couple of pounds. I had a couple of goes and it just didn't work, so we moved on. And then we went to the other side where Sakiba wanted to get a dinosaur, and we spent about £7, 1 coin at a time, trying to get the toys. It looks like you're nearly getting it, but then it doesn't come up, so it makes you tempted to have another go and then have another go and then have another go. So you need to really discipline yourself after once or twice to just come away from it, because it's just going to keep taking your money and nothing will come up. So this is why I really despise these machines. But for the children, I didn't really have much choice but just to let them have a go and see for themselves. We also had another lady there with a kid, and she was just watching us to see if we can get anything. And then she got tempted as well, and then she started playing it, and I think she lost another £4 or £5 as well trying to get one, but it just wasn't coming up. So the trick is just have a 1 or 2 goes and then just move away from it. You really need to discipline yourself, and sometimes I think this can turn into a gambling game as well if you can't control yourself. So it's best to just stay away totally if you can't discipline yourself. So we're done now, and we got really tired, and we're coming back home now. And look at the lights. The night view is just amazing. The camera doesn't do it justice unless you're there. And thankfully it was a dry day and there was no rain, so we're driving back home now. And the next clip you will see is me making chicken soup, which is perfect for this winter weather. So here we are. This is in the night. So I've got 2 chicken legs here which I've left to boil. I've added a tiny bit of salt. You can add in a bit of turmeric as well, which I forgot to do. And here I'm getting my vegetables ready for the soup. So I'm using carrots, peas and potatoes because all the vegetables my children like. Yeah. So I'm adding in the vegetables in the water. You don't need to add in the peas, but I just put everything in there so that I don't forget later. And I've added in a tablespoon of butter as well. And I'm just going to let that boil. So while that's boiling, I came out in the garden to get some thyme. So I've got this really nice thyme plant that I bought from the shop. And I've got a mint tree there as well. So I'm just going to grab about 2-3 branches of this thyme and add it into the soup. And while I'm there, I'm just getting a bay leaf as well for my tea in the evening. And as you can see, my bay leaf has grown so much, mashallah. So here I'm adding the thyme, and it just gives it a nice fragrance, that's all. And here finally I'm adding in some spaghetti. That's not the actual name for this spaghetti, but I forgot what the name is, but it is kind of spaghetti. So I'm adding in that, and then I'm going to boil it until it softens. I think the chicken's nearly done as well, so I'm just turning it over because there's a bit that's not cooking under the water. So here it is. My soup is done, so I'm taking out the chicken and I'm going to shred it now because the chicken's done, and I'm still going to leave the vegetables in there because the longer you cook them, the nicer it tastes. So I'm just going to let it boil more while I'm shredding the chicken. So I've got a fork here. It's really hot, so I need to be careful here, and I'll come back once the chicken is shredded. So here my chicken is done shredding, so I'm just going to add it to the dish. And here it is. I've added it and then I've boiled it for another 2-3 minutes, and my soup is ready. This is a perfect winter recipe, and it's really nutritional and it's really good for you as well, especially if you have a cold. So please do give this recipe a try. My daughter loved this so much that I made it again just yesterday. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Until my next video, take care. Assalamu alaikum.